What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Lead Storm as a part of my Does It Suck series, specifically how it interacts with a Blurred Trickster Maya build. With Maya, I had recently taken a look at the Hail and the Madhouse, two other assault rifles, and people had asked me to take a look at the Lead Storm as well. The Lead Storm is a Seraph rarity Vladof Assault rifle available from the 3rd campaign DLC, Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt. This weapon obviously has the Vladof spinny barrel, which allows it to reach a very high fire rate at 12.6, but it takes a few moments to reach that fire rate via sustained fire. Luckily, the weapon has a deep magazine, so once you reach that maximum fire rate, you can actually take advantage of it. This weapon has projectiles that split into 3 after a certain distance, giving this weapon a definite sweet spot as far as range goes. And the fact that it splits into multiple projectiles should work out well with the skill chain reaction. We'll see how that goes as we progress through the Washburn Refinery. Obviously, one of the things we'll want to keep in mind is using the weapon at the right range. I don't have too much practice with this weapon, so hopefully we're able to get that done. This guy got slagged for us, which is good, and we'll tear him up. Tore him up in just about 30 bullets there, which is pretty damn efficient. I think we had the sweet spot going there. Alright, so we'll pick this enemy up and get pushed around by that barrel lit on fire. But you can see that we killed 2 of the enemies there, which is definitely a good thing. And one thing that's kind of cool about the arcing projectiles that this weapon has is that power loaders won't be able to reflect them back on you very well. And we had 2 enemies close together there, so they absolutely got ripped up by chain reaction and cloud kill. So that's good stuff. Cloud kill may or may not have been active there. But Cloud Kill can definitely affect 2 enemies if they're close enough together, which only synergizes extra well with the, Blurred Trickster build. So that's good stuff. Got just 1 power loader trailing me now. I don't really see a need, perhaps, to kill him or phase lock him by himself. But since there are no other enemies around, I'll just get rid of him. And now finally some other enemies came. So I wasted my phase lock there. Regardless. Hopefully it will slag this guy for us and we can kill him, even without phase lock. Same with this guy, why not? And you can see we worked through the first room there very, very efficiently. I was able to keep the spacing pretty close to right as we worked through there, so that's good. If you can get the spacing right with this weapon, it can be an absolute monster. However, if you use it, in extremely close quarters, then you're not really using the weapon to its maximum potential. And so that's something you want to watch out for, perhaps. A little bit unconventional on the aiming. Obviously, you got to deal with the arc and everything and the distance and getting it right. But you can see that you can absolutely tear through a super badass loader in 1 magazine, 1 phase lock like that. So that's good stuff. We're going to be moving forward now. There'll be obviously another enemy at the end of this hall. And then we'll get to the next room where hopefully we can get some good chain reaction going again. Assault rifles carry a somewhat negative stigma in Borderlands 2 among a great deal of people. However, that isn't always necessarily true. There are obviously some bad assault rifles, but some very good ones like this as well. So that's something to keep in mind. We'll go ahead and pull these 2 enemies, hopefully closer together, so that we can, if they don't want to be lame, group them up and then hopefully kill them with chain reaction. Got close there, so that was good stuff. Alright, so now we'll deal with some of these exploders and then we'll get back to the gun enemies pretty quickly here. Even though this weapon has a massive fire rate, and with Vladofs it is sometimes easier than other weapon types to eat through your ammo quickly, you can see that we still have over 800 ammo with this weapon right now, which is approximately 2/3 of the total stash. So that means this weapon has been being pretty damn ammo efficient for us, and I think that it will be ammo efficient so long as you are able to use the spacing correctly, which is sometimes easier said than done, obviously, so that's worth keeping in mind. Alright, so we got this hot loader right now. I want to kind of drag him across if I can, or at least get him grouped up with 1 other enemy, because hot loaders have relatively little health and aren't necessarily always worth a phase lock if you have the ability to dodge their fire damage. If you're catching that fire dot, that's a different story though. We'll just go ahead and get rid of this one. The enemies aren't spawning enough to keep up with this weapon, so, yeah. Hopefully we're able to hit a critical hit on this guy, and that will stop his arms from spinning and then take him out without using phase lock. Because I wanted to use phase lock on this kind gentleman up here. And we hit some critical hits there, so he died just super quickly. And yeah, you can see that this weapon can be an absolute monster if you use it right. So that's good stuff. That really didn't slag this guy. Are you joking me? Okay. Might as well hit these two boxes since we're here. I didn't hit the boxes in the last room. Dang, they were not very generous with the assault rifle ammo there, were they? That's alright. Wanted to save my phase lock for some of these enemies. Cool. So we worked through a few enemies there, I believe. My aim wasn't quite right on the phase-locked enemy, but we did okay. Had to back up there. That exploder was coming, but I still wanted to kill that power loader. Jeez, this is a very exploder-heavy room right now. That's okay. You can see us eating through that R loader and exploder there, so that's good stuff. Get rid of that enemy as well. Oh, don't quite have Scorn ready. Even without the, right range there, just hit enough critical hits from the main projectile, was able to kill that guy. So that's good stuff. The power loader's already dead in this room. Or, not the power loader, the gun loader, but the power loader was dead too, so good stuff. We'll grab just a little bit of ammo before entering Pervy's domain. The game was really nice on the ammo drops there after being a little bit rude earlier, but that's okay. Eating through these enemies pretty quick right now. Just want to get Pervy over this way so that hopefully we're able to kill him before too long. I don't really know what's going on. It seems like we've killed most of these enemies, but yeah, I guess we did. Sometimes I remember there being more junk loaders and stuff in here, but I guess the lead storm and chain reaction kind of took them out quicker than I was even expecting. So obviously, as you can see, this weapon definitely does not suck. It's a very powerful option with Maya, who's traditionally not considered to be good with assault rifles, but she has some skills that synergize very well with Vladof Assault rifles, especially ones with multiple projectiles like the hail and the lead storm. So good stuff there. As always, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. Otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.